Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my live broadcast number 227, and broadcasting live out of Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Key Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Auckland, New Zealand is pretty cold up here tonight, mind you. We're the first month into winter up here. We don't have snow up this far in the North Island of New Zealand, but we have the next worst thing is damp weather, and along with damp weather comes the fruit. Nothing like damp, cold weather. Yeah. Anyway, getting on with the subject of TBC. How many people just sit back and think, are we gonna reach the goal? And we know what the goal is, don't we? 1 billion registered members. The big goal. It's a huge goal. Will we reach it in our lifetime? Probably could. Everybody did a little bit. But it's been many years, if 95% of everybody sits back and let the rest of the 5% do the hard work. Yeah, you've got to think, is your effort you're putting in worth it? And I'd like to answer that. And every little bit of effort is worth it, providing we're moving forward. Only 6 months ago, we weren't worried about the ones that sit back and watch the rest do all the work. And that was just before Christmas, just over 6 months ago. And we had a name for them, the ones who sat back, and they were called Kringlers. And the workers were called Tibetians. Well, I hope the Kringlers are listening, because they need this program to succeed as much as everybody else does. So we should all go forward and be called Tibetians. Like I say, whatever effort goes in, at least it's an effort. Now already there's news that this is TBC is fake. And I know it's not fake. TBC is not fake. And the reason why they're saying it's fake is because they're probably the ones doing nothing. These people are probably the ones sitting back waiting for the rest to do something. And then now I see some extra exchanges popping up. Yeah. Those are the desperate people. Secret is to this game right now is, do you do a little effort, but have a lot of patience. Yeah. A lot of people out there, if they go, it just throws everyone off track when they start trying to create all this bullshit exchanges. And you'll find the countries are the ones who are actually trying to get out of poverty, are the ones creating these exchanges. Never mind, I've got a bit of an old blog here, and we'll share the screen and we'll just take our time and work through it. Rightio, here we go. Master key to TB success is to encourage fast duplication. Okay, let's talk about that. Say you got two. Say you got two, and we'll put a time frame on it, 24 hours. So fast duplication is you encourage the two you just recruited to do the same thing in 24 hours. And the same again. Those two also do the same. Fast duplication, just find two each. And next minute down in your line, you'll have heaps. And once everybody catches on, then this thing is away. Right now, we're running the heavy hitter, and that's going fine. But those ones that are doing the heavy hitter program, they're in the big countries. The countries who are really hard out promoting TBC. You have Cameroon there, and obviously you've got the merchants coming on board, so the merchants are helping, and you've got the Philippines, countries like that who have millions of people, and they are doing the same thing. But they also you find two, and so on and so on, and they're doing a fast duplication. Anyway, we'll just carry on. Master key to TV success is to encourage fast duplication. And the growth we're in right now, we're probably, I don't know where we are on this board right now. We're still in between 22 and 23 level. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Okay. What if I told you that we could reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members before the end of January 2019? Well, that never happened. Everything is in place perfectly to make that happen right now. Lack of belief is the only thing holding us back at this time, and I want to turn that around by the end of this article collectively. If we will believe we can do this, we will achieve it. Let's start by looking at how this will benefit you and also other members in TBC. Picture this in your mind. It's the end of January 2019 and the admin wallet is empty. And we have created 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires and tens of millions of small business owners accept 100% TBC for their goods and services. I wish that was true. TBC is spendable, and we didn't need any banks or exchanges to make our coins liquid. We did that ourselves. TBC is just as good as any paper money because 1 billion people have made it so by coming together. No institution on earth would dare challenge the value of our TBC Pringle coins. No one would want to oppose an effort to finally end poverty globally. People power is chanted in every corner of the earth. The only way to end poverty is through people power. And the people are sick of the corruption of the powers that be and how unfair the current distribution of wealth is today. TBC is a movement of people power on a mission to end poverty globally, and with 1 billion members backing us up, we would be unstoppable. Let's say you are a TBC billionaire at the end of January 2019, but I'm quite sure there's a few billionaires out there right now. Even if a member only gets one whole TBC coin, they would become a TBC billionaire. It would bring you complete financial peace of mind, right? You are set for life. Your posterity is set for endless generations to come. This peace of mind will allow you to remain calm as we allow the world to catch up to this new dynamic of having a million billionaires and a billion millionaires. Love and respect will be our guide as we allow the world to catch up. You have plenty of Pringles to use to feed and clothe your family. We must put the mission first ahead of the mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. Luxury for all will come in time. But this is what I mean by saying we need to allow the world time to catch up. Peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have. I, as admin, will set up a global database and will invite the poor of the earth to register in it. Immediate help will be given to the poor as we connect the billion members who each sponsor 3 to 5 poor people in this database. That's all very well putting all of this down, sponsoring 3 to 5 people, but we're talking when we have a billion members. This is when this has happened. But until we get that billion member active, registered, nothing's going to happen. You can still sell your TBCs, but you need to sell them to your referrals and not to old members. Sell your TBC to new referrals. Bring in new referrals. Most poor people would be happy to get about 20 grains worth of Pringles as a kickstart. Then we would organise as we go and create job opportunities for all of the poor in our database. This will be a process, and at some point we will be able to declare the end of poverty in the year 2020, which is 6 months away. This achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow the few to dictate how many live. This is why this mission must come first. This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed. which is a byproduct of the system of artificial scarcity even among the poor. Mad dashes to luxury must be discouraged, as I have said before. I don't want this article to be too long, so you all need to use your imagination of how all of your dreams will come true. Picture 2025, then 2030 through to 2050. See the personal transformation of how you will live happily in complete abundance and prosperity. Well, you can see in the years there, 20 was 2020 in 6 months' time. Then we're looking at 2025, 5 years, 2030, 10 years, 2050, 40 years. See the personal transformation of how you will live happily in complete abundance and prosperity. Pay close attention to what is said within the dashboard of the KCBO. It starts with rapid rewards, who get to, and so on. Look at the who get to column in the massive growth campaign post. The rapid rewards is based on duplicating who get to day by day. Periods become days in the massive growth campaign, and in just 31 days, one leader could create 1 billion members below them. We already have millions of members, so this effort will not just come from one leader. We are much closer to the goal of having 1 billion members than what you might think. The master key is to encourage fast duplication. That is what is missing right now. There are 1,000 distractions within the TBC community right now, and most of these distractions plant seeds of doubt within the minds of our members. Encouragement is missing on a large scale. The one idea that will completely heal our TBC community is to encourage fast duplication. We need to unify on that one idea. New members see a 24-hour and a 48-hour timer once they pay the admin fee. We need to rally around these timers and encourage the new members to use the script and instructions provided within the dashboard of KCBO. Leaders need to stay on top of the growth happening below them using a genealogy tool in KCBO and make sure they supply the needed cryptocurrencies to keep the duplication moving smoothly. All members should become cash centers locally to keep the speed of growth going. Pringles or magic coins during the distribution phase of TBC compared to market coins. With market coins, you can only sell what you have purchased. But our coins are magic. The cookie rewards system allows our members the ability to assess an abundance of coins that are not purchased. During the redemption extension, even our newest members can have more coins than they can spend. We deliver on our promise to provide abundance. These magic coins can allow mass quantities of people to immediately go full-time in TBC. The more full-time members we have, faster we will grow. Final piece is now in place, the holiday promo. One of the things choking up fast duplication was that 40 grand was out of reach for so many and that slowed growth. Now sponsors can get compensated while new members have a tiered system to complete transactions. In some countries, 4 grand is what can be earned daily for a day's worth of work at a typical job. In those countries, sponsors should be happy to receive 4 grand just for completing a simple transaction. A full-time sponsor would be blessed to do one transaction a day instead of hard labor at a job for the same amount after 8 hours of work. Also, new members are encouraged to do multiple transactions during the holiday promo because of the benefits that come through accumulation within it. No matter where you live in the world, a holiday promo allows you, in principle, to earn a day's worth of income just by doing one transaction a day. If in your country the average pay is 20 grand a day, then it is what should be promoted as a starting point in your country. Members having daily cash flow at or above average incomes in their countries will be able to show the benefits of going full-time in TBC. Lead by example. Get your cash flow going daily in TBC. People will respect that. Everyone just needs to get in where they fit in on their first day as a new member, following the 5-day instructions on the dashboard of the KCBO. Sponsors recruiting. Recruits quickly become sponsors, all in a single day. So you start with 2, 4, 8, 16, and it just grows and grows and grows, and so on. Here is how fast a team could grow on a daily basis. You just need to believe it is possible and use all of the tools you are provided. Fast duplication is not enough. That as an idea has no ongoing support. On paper it looks good, but it is missing something. So encourage fast duplication completes it. Encourage turns the idea of fast duplication into a cycle. Do it, and then encourage others to do it. I want to see and hear those 3 words everywhere within the TBC community. We need to focus on the meaning of those 3 words. And the broadcaster should be explaining these 3 words over and over again like a drumbeat. Picture in your mind that the whole TBC community getting excited about these 3 words. Visualize all of the TBC members taking action based on these 3 words. See the growth of the community speed up because of it. in your mind. This is the master key TBC success, and will open every door of success from the micro to the macro inside of the TBC community. This one key makes all doors open. And there's some happy faces there. Picture is worth 1,000 words. Alright, I'm going to stop sharing and we'll come back to the live. Well, we won't be over.
Hey,
I was just going back live.
you're one for one. It's only me and 3 watching.
Yeah, everybody must be getting quiet. Hello again. And yeah, Friday night here in New Zealand is slowly creeping into Friday also around the world within the next few hours, and we're running into the start of our weekend. Hopefully everybody has a nice weekend. Our weather's predicted for fine days for the next 2 days, and they will be thinking hard about the TBC, where we're going. We all know by now that the last redemption is coming, and that'll come pretty quick within the next few months. Sorry about that. I want to go back again to find where that is. I've lost you. There we go. Yeah, November is our last redemption, and to make this a success, we all got to do our bit, all of us, because today I had a text from a person, and I sort of kept him up with the play in TBC. Now he's gone negative, and I haven't answered his texts, and now he's starting to call TBC fake, and I know it's not fake. If you're making money in TBC, then it's not fake. Problem this person has, he's not making anything because he's not doing anything. How can you make something if you aren't doing anything? Anyway, we'll leave it at that. I'd like to thank you, Brother Bill, for attending, and I hope you have a great weekend. And there's 3 watching. Also, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you're not local out in New Zealand, then you're obviously from overseas, your weekend will probably come in, the start of your weekend will probably come in a few more hours. And my wife Bex, my moderator, thank you very much for what she does. And I'll have to return the favor when I go off broadcasting, because it's my turn to moderate for her. So on that note, thank you so much again, and go in peace. Have a great weekend.